Welcome to partialarc.com. Don't do that.
In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. And two idiots join the Inquisition. Dark Heresy!
Welcome to Dark Heresy. I'm your Acolyte, Jay Jones. I'm joined by my co-Acolyte, Andrew Dickinger.
Hello.
And our Servo Skull companion, Daniel Fernandez.
Hey there.
Daniel, I feel like we've done pretty well lately, right? We went to an island, we solved a blood rain volcano situation.
I'm still disappointed that the Storm Guard doesn't actually fight storms. That's
I know. You ran a whole speech on it. Nobody attended that class that you ran here on the ship, but...
Well, here's the thing. That was only like a couple weeks ago. Like, I know we're still basking in the glory of that, but we're heading back to the sort of the main fortress of Atris. But I just actually received a communication from Atris. We're going to be making a detour.
Oh.
Detour.
Man, I wanted to show Atris all my new skills. I know after we got back on the ship here, I've been testing out a few new things. I've been hiding in boxes to perfect my stealth capabilities.
I realized after, losing a leg, that's a traumatic experience, I started taking some nursing courses.
Oh, that's good. Wow. That's probably going to help us more than anything I did in those boxes. That's going to be amazing.
Why boxes?
I believe there was a very old story. You programmed me with these old Earth knowledge.
Yeah, it was an old data slate, but it was like an interactive story. Like you could control it somehow.
Exactly. Yes.
There was I think he was an Inquisitor because he was also like maybe an Acolyte. He would often hide in boxes.
Yeah. It was amazing, but it didn't make a lot of sense sometimes.
No. Definitely not any sense at all.
But that's what made it so great, because the person creating it really I'm a believer in the auteur theory, and I think he's really one of the greatest creators of interactive data slates, and I can't wait to see what he does next with Norman Reedus.
Absolutely, because he's still alive. He's still in the warp. Somehow he managed to get in there, and he's still making data slates.
That's how he knew all this crazy stuff.
Look, and one thing everyone can agree.
He had that vision of the future, and just like...
It was like, I know what's going to happen next.
He's like, shit gets crazy, man. You think this is nuts. Wait till you see it 40,000 years from now.
And I think we can all agree that his metallic gear was solid, right?
Yes, it was.
Solid.
Solid metallics, yes.
Oh, boy. Anyways, so wait, what's going on with this detour that was coming up?
I feel like this conversation is a dumb detour. No,
is this the detour that Atris wanted us to
Atris wanted to have us make jokes about video games.
Perfect.
So, mission accomplished. Let's go.
God. So how much experience is that?
400 experience points. Let's go.
Oh, man, I'm going to train in so many more boxes. Okay. Off to a good start.
All right. I know normally we meet with Atris, but in this case, he just has a recording.
I think he probably got frustrated because we keep walking into his room, and I think you keep breaking his security, Andrew, somehow, and he's probably looking into that.
It's the metal hand. It just does it.
Yeah, I believe
I tell it to do it, but it's not like I'm actually doing it.
Is it adjusting the thermostat right now while we're talking?
No.
Is that who's been adjusting the thermostat? It is freezing cold here at night, Andrew.
Listen, all of these parts cause a lot of heat buildup. I need to be cool.
I get it, all right?
So this is like every time you meet with Atris is you keep talking and you don't let him talk?
Oh, this is probably why he doesn't want to meet with us. Is it because our meetings go on for just so long?
Yeah, sometimes I feel like these adventures would be better if we spent less time interrupting the introduction to the mission and then got to the mission.
Interrupting the briefing, slowing down the mission. You know what? You're making a lot of sense, Daniel. And I can tell you, I trust you fully. So, Daniel, for this one time, I'm going to hold my composure and my comments, because you can't have comments for recording, right?
Jay, you're still talking.
Oh, right, okay. Daniel, a.k.a. Inquisitor Atris, recorded. Please, take it away.
Hello there, gentlemen.
Oh, shit. You know what?
Before you make it back to head, let me rewind it. Let me rewind it.
I'm sorry. I know I said something. Here we go. I just got surprised.
Hello there, gentlemen. Before you make it back to headquarters, I'm having you make a short detour back to Malphi. You remember Malphi? Where he investigated a cult and ended up causing a demon to cause massive destruction?
That was never proven.
I hope you do. This is a follow-up to your previous mission on Rund, actually. One of the captured Rundian psykers was spotted on Malphi and captured by local forces. The psyker was in possession of the Pilgrims of Hate, a cult and terrorist cell bent on the destruction of the Imperium. You are to meet up with the local authorities who have captured this psyker and bring them to the fortress for questioning. Normally, I wouldn't need to send acolytes to oversee a prisoner transfer, but there has been an issue of jurisdiction in this particular case. Ever since the incident in the Architect's Temple, Inquisitor Tamora of the Ordo Malleus has had her eye on Malphi. I believe she may even be on the planet herself. The arbites on Malphi are refusing to respond to my orders to transfer the psyker to my custody, and I suspect that may be Tamoa's doing. Yisha and I rarely see eye to eye, and likely feels that this psyker is related to the previous demonic incursion on the planet. However, I am the one investigating the serrated query, and the Order Hereticus is charged with dealing with unsanctioned psykers. This is none of her business. The last report I received said that the psyker is being held by the local authorities in Hab Block 38. I have an associate at a highborn named Cirrus Amelian who controls that part of the hive, and he may be able to help you when you arrive. You need to go to where the psyker is being held, bring them back to me. If that isn't possible, you are to interrogate them and find out what you can about the serrated query. Do not fail me.
Is he done talking?
I think that's
He
it.
is. He's done talking.
Ooh, I have so many questions. Okay, so we're gonna do a snatch and grab?
Prison break.
Ooh, I like it!
Wait. He didn't say anything about
Andrew?
nukes?
Andrew?
This is Daniel. I know our voices are similar, but I think just in general, no nukes.
I think, like, he said this before,
fun.
there are no nukes on this ship.
That takes all the fun out of it. You assume that I have no nukes.
I think nukes takes all the fun out of it.
No, nukes makes it more fun.
So if you recall, we need to talk to this psyker.
Yeah. How would the nuke help with that?
Because it just bypasses. I mean, he just died in an accident. I mean, it's obvious. Half the planet's gone, but I mean, there was just an accident.
Oh, God.
Just trying to avoid having to do more work.
Obviously.
Did I say that out loud?
God. All right,
You know,
listen.
you guys realize that I record everything that you say, right?
Okay.
Joke. That was a joke.
Jeez.
Joke.
One day I'll have to figure out how to over-record. You know what? That'll be for another time.
I know you mess with me sometimes, but I don't know necessarily if you know all of my systems.
Yeah, I mean, there's some complicated stuff in there, some installs someone probably put in when I picked you up. So, I mean, although I can get you to say some great catchphrases, so that's one thing.
Yeah.
And we put that fire extinguisher.
We did install that
do have
fire
the
extinguisher.
I'm trying to think of which catchphrase module we have put into me today.
I'm sure you can cycle through them and find the best one possible.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, so Daniel, real quick, if you can access your data bank. So Yisha, this is another Inquisitor?
Inquisitor Tamoa is her name.
Oh, Inquisitor Tamoa.
Yisha is her first name, right?
I believe Yisha is her first name, yes.
Interesting.
Inquisitor Atris has,
Wait. Inquisitor Atris has a first name?
Wait. They're on a first name basis.
They're on a first name basis.
Relationship.
Wait a second, what happened with Yisha? Are we going to be mending some love bridges?
Inquisitor Atris, if that is a thing, has not told me about that at all.
That makes sense. That probably wouldn't be in your
We
database.
should get her to come back.
Oh, man. Do you think she'd be open to it? I mean, especially now that we're not going to nuke the site from orbit, I feel like that's at least going to put us on a positive side, right?
at least going in, we won't.
Yeah, definitely. We actually, you know what? I take it back. Let's not mention the nuke part at all. Probably be best that entirely.
This is my opinion. I think talking to Inquisitor Tamoa would be a mistake because we are opposed to her goals, it seems.
Yes, that's
and
true.
she will likely be able to kill all of us very quickly. Hopefully she won't kill the Servo skull, though. Well, no, I would feel bad if you guys died. I'm just pointing out.
Really?
I said that she would kill us. I'm realizing she probably wouldn't actually kill me because I'm also not really alive.
Man, Daniel,
No,
do you
don't
have
say
a
that,
fundamental
Daniel.
understanding of life and death? This is so... Wow, I didn't even think about this.
Well, he is made out of an actual human skull.
This is great. I mean, you're going to miss us.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I didn't know that, Daniel.
You guys lead to some interesting adventures.
Well, I have to say I automatically reject this mission because I never go to the same place twice. You go there once, you leave a mess, and then you leave. You let them pick it up.
I mean, yeah, I guess when you explain it that way, I understand why you wouldn't want to go back to a place. But, I mean, this is a mission. We got to do this.
Yeah, but I mean, think about how awkward it would be to go back to that planet with all those, stone worker people and the saintly lady that we definitely killed.
Are you thinking of Septus Secundus?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not where we're going.
No,
We're going to Malphi.
Yeah, this is with, the cathedral.
I get it. I know
Chip
names,
Dipson,
okay.
Dip Dobson, those guys.
Do you think they'll be there?
You killed them.
Wait, we didn't kill them.
Didn't you kill them?
We didn't kill them, Daniel.
We did not kill
Hold on,
them.
let me just... No.
Oh, no, you killed Jordan and Jesse. I got them confused.
You forget, we killed the innocent people. we let the cultists live because we're good at missions.
Hey, listen, it was the best thing to do in the moment.
Hey, we got rid of that cathedral, and that's all that matters. We don't need to talk about that anymore. Listen.
All right, well, I guess I'll go.
We're going to go to this planet. We're not going to talk to the Inquisitor as much as we want to mend those love
She
fences.
may not even be on the planet.
That's true.
Yeah, but if she was there, wouldn't she, know we're coming?
Well, here's the thing.
She probably knows we're coming.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Good.
Also, this is a hive planet, so going to be real difficult to find a singular person on this planet.
You underestimate my arms hacking
Oh, I don't
skills.
underestimate your ability to make noise and for people to find us. I'm talking about us finding somebody.
I said my arms hacking skills, sir. I think it can hack into
How do you
computers.
think that relates to finding people?
Because it can, go into the computer and then find the person in it.
You don't even know what the thing is called.
It'll work. You shut up.
How do you know how to use any of those electronics on your back?
Don't know.
Oh,
it's just
God.
plugged into my brain.
Okay, so just to reconfirm, so it looks like this Inquisitor obviously wants this prisoner for some reason, a potential psyker, or is a psyker? Is it confirmed?
It's one of the Rundian psychers. You stopped the psyker kidnapping, but they got a couple, there were others that got off the planet before you stopped it.
Right, and those psychers did know or had interaction with this serrated query, and at this point, these sons of bitches have been messing with us a little bit too much. I think we need to be taking it to them at this point.
We also ironically did not get enough from that booby-trapped, apparently, data slate. So.
Yeah, all that information was wiped. It was crazy.
They had some sort of backup on it.
Yeah.
Or, not backup, but fail-safe sort of thing.
Yeah, we had you run some scans and you couldn't find any information. That's so weird.
That is correct. I could not find anything.
Yeah, that's so strange. Daniel's always so good at, kind of breaking those apart, but,
I'm just not as good at computers as
that's true.
as our tech priest over
see,
here.
he threw it back at you.
I mean, you're flattering me. It's making me blush.
All right,
I was being sarcastic.
Well, I was flattering you, so I think it balanced out.
My sarcasm module has been, expanded recently.
I think it's working out quite well.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, I guess we should get the show on the road. And
Yeah, I guess we'll have to head down to the planet. So, do we have, a landing area? I know we're heading to Block 38, right?
Yes, have Block 38. We should be meeting up with Cirrus Amelian, the highborn that Inquisitor Atris is going to be introducing us to. Well, not directly, but...
Right, but would you be able to pick out the contact if you saw them?
I know what his face looks like.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
perfect. So, Cirrus, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so, I guess you know the landing site and where Cirrus is going to meet us. I guess we should make coordinates down to the planet.
Yeah, just go there and avoid Inquisitor Mapupa.
Okay, wait, Mapupa?
Mapupa, that's her name, right?
No, that's 1,000%
I mean,
not her
it's
name.
so incorrect. Not even close. You've been getting better at this. How did you go in the complete opposite direction?
I really just heard the first word part of it. And
Tomoa.
Hold on. The first letter is a T. How did you get Mapupa out of Tanoa?
I guess I just heard an M somewhere in there.
There is Tomoa. Thamoa. Tomoa.
I think Mapupa's pretty close.
1,000%.
1,000% wrong.
Not.
Oh boy. All right, Daniel.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm going to switch you off, and I guess we'll break atmosphere and get to this mission. All right, Daniel, booting you up. I gotta say, I think we're underdressed.
I mean, do we ever wear anything else?
Yeah, I guess we don't. But
Your flak armor tends to be pretty distinctive.
yeah, but I put some of these nice. See, I stitched one of these nice pictures into it. That's me shooting a psyker in the head. I thought that was a pretty good
He's
one.
also got, you notice those purity seals? Yeah, they totally do nothing. You just
What do you mean?
You just
the guy I
look.
bought this from said these purity seals help my aim out. Are you telling me? He said my gun would never jam again if I had these purity seals.
Yeah.
Why would you say that we're underdressed for this place that we're in?
Well,
what place are we in?
Well, you're right. You know what, Daniel? I should give a little context. We're in a beautiful mansion. It is gorgeous in here. I mean, are there multiple fireplaces in this room?
I mean, I feel like I don't want to say it out loud, but if Inquisitor Atris is, I guess what do you call it? Fortress? Fortress is the right term?
Yes.
Looked a
Oh,
little
definitely.
bit. It looked a little more like this. It'd be a much.
Hey, I mean, I like that fortress. It's got its own prison section, and I mean, we shouldn't talk about the other sections because.
Yeah, but this one would have a crypt, not a
Ooh, a
prison.
crypt is nice. What about a catacombs? Put some catacombs
Catacombs,
in?
yeah.
I think we're getting off topic. We're in Cirrus's home. This is Cirrus's mansion, right, Daniel?
Yeah, we met up with one of his servants at the landing platform. They brought us over here.
Yeah,
and we're waiting in this lovely little drawing room here.
And there was a cheese plate in the vehicle that brought us over, which was really nice. Didn't expect that at all.
That was my first time having cheese, I think.
Yeah, it was amazing. And
Have you never spent much time with Highborn before?
No. Now, I do know some High Gothic.
So much time. No time.
I do know the High Gothic speech, so I think I can hold myself pretty well in these society conversations.
Does space clowns count? Space clowns?
I don't think they count. I think they might be considered jesters in these situations.
Jesters, maybe?
Daniel, listen, we haven't been on this planet in a little while. Can you give a little context about Malphi and kind of what the society is like?
Well, from what I understand, I mean, when we were here before, we didn't really interact with anybody rich. We kind of went to a dive bar, and then we went into the Underhive, and then it went to hell.
To be fair, that guard was wearing some really nice, jewelry, so, I mean, he might have been well off.
Also, that was a good turn of phrase there, Daniel, going to hell, because it did that literally.
Well, that's because we we didn't summon a demon.
Yeah, actually, it's more like they brought hell to here.
Yeah, there we go.
It's sort of the other way around. No, Malphi is actually one of the places where the Highborn are even more powerful than other things. The noble houses are constantly fighting with each other on this planet. The church is not particularly powerful on this planet, the Ministorum. It has quite a bit of influence on the regular people, the serfs, the lower classes,
and the people who are enlightened, right?
Right.
Know about the Emperor, obviously.
Of course. But the nobles, due to a whole series of things, don't really care about the church and sort of have a lot of more power to themselves.
I feel like I'm going to have a lot of respect here on this planet.
You know, it's interesting because it actually makes sense that Atris would know these people, because you'd think you'd try to curry favor with a lot of the rich.
I mean, yeah, especially, I think Atris would just curry favor with the more powerful influencers on the planet.
Oh, of course.
So, from what I understand, the police on this planet are essentially owned by different noble houses.
What? Corruption?
Well, no. So, the arbites are, of course, still loyal to the Imperium, but the arbites only really get involved in things that are specifically going against, the Imperium itself.
Right.
The local matters are handled by the local law enforcement.
So these people just pay their salaries.
Yeah, they pay their, salaries. They pay taxes.
Would you call them mercenaries?
I suppose, in that anybody who has employment is a mercenary, I guess.
That's interesting to think. If a planet is mostly controlled by the taxes and money coming from the high houses, and the police are funded entirely off of that, are they mercenaries? Probably not.
Well, I mean, you were saying that they're constantly at conflict with each other.
Oh yeah, there are separate police forces that battle each other.
Oh, okay. So that sounds like mercenary forces.
Mercenary.
Yeah, I've got a real issue with District 99's police. That one has Terry Crews in it.
I bet they have some great, fisticuffs going on. They get into it. They don't use guns or anything. They just, have a little light brawls, and then the people are like, oh, and they watch the fights.
No.
I'm sure that's not how it goes down at all.
That's not how it goes down, no.
It's really sad.
Yeah, it's really dark.
Missed opportunity.
Gentlemen.
Whoa, you must be, Cirrus, thank you, by the way, for the,
thank you. You two were busy talking with your skull.
We do all the time.
Yes. Please take a seat.
All right.
All right.
There's a lot of couches in here. Which one do you prefer?
These two large chairs right here,
okay.
right by the table.
Oh, these are just chairs. I thought this was a couch.
I sink into it. It's like a cloud.
Oh, wow, this is nice. Okay.
Yes. You'll have to excuse me.
We should requisite one of these things for the ship.
That is not how it's
I do not believe it's a word, but I have spares of those. I can give you one.
Oh my God, we would be in your debt. I mean, not really,
really,
because we couldn't, but I mean, thank you anyway.
Could I get you anything to eat? Victor! I need more cheese.
Oh my God, he's got a cheese. You got a cheese guy?
Yes, he's my cheesemonger.
Andrew, I think we need to get ourselves a cheesemonger.
Next requisition.
Whoa, we installed a fire extinguisher. Do you think we'd install a cheesemonger setting into Daniel?
That sounds like how do you feel about that, Daniel?
It sounds great. So while the cheese is being brought in, I feel I should mention, we're cool, just sort of in your ear set.
Yeah, I know. You've synced into our ears.
Yeah. Cirrus is really fat.
Yeah, he is.
He's
I mean, my assumption is all the cheese. He has a cheesemonger.
Wait.
I mean, maybe he's just too lazy to walk around, but he's in that sort of a wheel, like a futuristic. Well, not futuristic. I mean, present day.
Well, what you're thinking, honestly, quite literally past. This is Age of Strife level type technology. I mean, I haven't seen this since like 30K.
Some narco tech, yes.
Are we sure that that's actual fat and not like machines underneath?
Maybe.
They seem to be sort of blubbery.
Yeah.
Blubbery machines.
Probably I'm going to be honest, it's probably the cheese. Maybe 30K cheese. They had better cheese back then.
Okay, here's the cheese. Here, Victor.
Thank
Victor
you.
is so slow, but here.
Wow.
Victor, give it to them.
Cirrus, listen. We're here on very important business. I'm sure Atris has made introduction as us being his finest men.
Yes, you're to pick up the psyker, yes?
Yeah.
That is correct.
I believe that it said that its name was Iori.
Iori.
Yes, some sort of strange savage name, whatever they gave it on whatever planet that it came from.
It was actually a fairly nice
Yeah, fairly nice planet. I mean, the people were really nice.
was
Ooh, I wonder which tribe Iori's from. Well, is Iori, did it look like a long hair, short hair? What did Iori look like?
Colored hair and face paint.
Just reminder, I think all the psykers are Kujikawa, right?
That's
Yeah.
right. They were all from the Kujikawa.
Yeah, but I mean, there was a chance that maybe it was from someone, another one. It's
You think
possible.
you think a Narukami could have snuck a sniker in there?
I mean, it could have also
sniker?
been...
A sniker? You know, that's what they call them on Rund.
I mean, it could have
when
been...
you mispronounce
It
it.
could have been from the Omagi as well. I mean, you never know.
But probably from the Kujikawa.
It was a pilgrim attack, but my forces were able to deal with it. They were able to capture the psyker before it did anything, and we've been keeping it in our custody in the local command post.
Well, that's good. That's good. I mean, as long as you don't do anything around its head,
Or-
probably going to be fine.
We were keeping it drugged so that it could not do anything.
We keep saying it, Iori, guy, girl.
Oh, I believe it is male.
Okay, you know, these people are usually very nice. They've got a beautiful island.
It's an unsanctioned psyker that was going to try to kill my people.
Was it attacking people openly, or was it just...
It was working with the Pilgrims of Hate.
Oh, okay.
That's unfortunate. Now, I have a very important question for you, sir.
Yes.
Have you been visited by any other Inquisitors?
Not myself personally, no. But I must apologize. I was holding on to Iori for you, but then the arbiters arrived. They said that, well, I tried to stall them as long as I could, said that there were paperwork issues and recovering from the pilgrim attack, but...
Right, I mean, paperwork is going to delay quite a bit.
The Ministerium often is a valuable diversion. Would you like some wine?
I mean, sure.
I would love some.
I think
All
so.
right,
I
it
always
goes
say
well
wine
with-
when I work.
It goes well with the cheese. Did you eat the cheese? I
It
didn't
does?
see it.
Wait, you pair cheese with wine? I mean, I've had a bunch of wine. Usually it's toilet wine to be most of the time, but
No, I have the best sommelier in the business.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds great, especially when it rolls off the tongue like that.
A sommelier, it's a person who pairs wines with things. Charles!
You have why isn't the cheesemonger
You have
getting
a
the
wine guy, too?
Is it a winemonger?
It is a sommelier.
Oh, right, that word. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. All right. Thank you, Charles.
You're most welcome. This is a red. I think it will go well with this.
This is the most delicious thing I've ever drank.
It smells amazing. Let me just... Okay, wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Thank you. Thank you, sommelier, Charles, whatever you wish to go by. Wow. We gotta get some of this stuff on the ship.
Thank you for even speaking my name. Thank you. And he's bowing and backing out of the room, bowing several times.
Seriously, I gotta say, you got a pretty nice operation set up here.
Yes. But even I was not able to stop the arbiters. They said that they needed to take this thing into custody, and they've commandeered the police station where he was being held.
Oh, they've actually taken it over, the Arbitus?
Yes, this belonged to me, but the arbiters are saying they have authority and they have taken command of the station. my spies, because I still have men loyal to me inside the station, they said that a pair of acolytes belonging to this other Inquisitor will be arriving soon. That's what Akanar was able to smuggle out for me. That's about all I know about the
Tomoa's
currents.
sending her own acolytes. This could be some acolyte on acolyte battle, my friend.
Why don't we just, say that we're her acolytes?
Do you think that'll work? Probably they have some sort of, verification and...
So we're acolytes. They're just arbites. We get authority.
The Arbites Captain Gen is very no-nonsense and by the rules. I would be careful around him.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like a person who checks documents and stuff.
Yeah, but we have documents.
I know, but they're forged documents.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that he knows that.
I'm willing to help you in any way that I can, but...
Well, Cirrus, is there any way you could maybe, somehow, is there like a back way into this station? Maybe a way we could get in from the back and smuggle out the psyker?
Perhaps I could tell you about the station itself.
That would be great, actually. Maybe we should start from there.
As you are aware, it is in Hab Block 38. It's actually on the side of the Hab Tower. You can look out and see some of the desert wastes.
Beautiful. Love me a
Interesting.
good afternoon desert waste view.
On the entrance floor, there is a large window to even look out. Oh, let me pull up this data slate. All right, here
I
we
thought he
are.
had died for a moment. I just wanted to be sure.
No, I'm never going to die. All right.
I believe it.
Anyway, so the first floor of this command post, and first floor is misleading because, of course, we are very high up in the Hab Tower, but there's a front desk for the public to
that's nice.
go up and speak. Behind that, there's sort of a bullpen. I don't know what that
I
is.
believe that is where they pen the bowls.
I think, actually, to make a slight amendment to that, I believe that's where the Arbites do their office work. There's probably, like, some desks and phones.
This
This is not the Arbites usually here. This is my police force.
Oh, right. Probably the police force do office
does
work.
these naming conventions, this false advertising has got to stop.
Look, I know you're going to go there, and I know we're going to expect bulls. There are going to be no bulls in the bullpen.
There are a couple of other enclosed offices for my officers. I suppose those words are
proper
related.
naming.
See, that's that's actually pretty literal.
The other thing on that floor, besides an elevator and a pair of stairs, is a small cafeteria. I have a kitchen staff that makes sure that my boys are well fed.
Okay, let's skip ahead to the floor where the thing is.
My God,
Well, hold
let me
on.
look
I
at
think
this
you
data
hold on. I
slate
think he was just
again.
getting there. Look, the kitchen cafeteria is very important. Oh my God, cheese literally came out of his mouth when that happened.
I think he's drooling wine.
God.
So
Wait,
that's-
he didn't even drink any wine. Was there wine already in his... Okay.
I drank the wine. I have it sort of pumped into me
Oh, God.
directly.
That's what that pipe does?
Yes.
Oh, Jesus.
I find it more intoxicating.
Wow. Wow, when you get to a certain level, I guess wine pumps are an option.
Oh, okay. Let's continue.
Yeah.
On the second floor above, there are a few more offices as well as an armory. There are locker rooms and showers for my men to get dressed, and a small barracks for when they are sleeping on site. Most notable, though, is the security room with
That's going to be important.
closed-circuit televisions.
Damn it, closed circuit. That means we're not going to be able to access it from the
Actually,
outside.
they probably don't say closed-circuit television in this 41st millennia, but I've been reading old things.
Cirrus, you look like a guy who keeps up to date on old data slates.
Yes, it's so fascinating.
It's probably like a Vox screen of some kind.
Something like that.
Yeah, it's just a
Yes.
closed circuit Vox network.
Yes, but there are people in there that are watching the security cameras, both within the station and throughout the Hab block.
Okay, so we're going to need to address those guys immediately.
Finally, there's it's not really a basement, because again, it is not underground.
Is it a catacombs?
Yes.
Go on with what you were going to say.
No, it's more of just the subfloor. That's where we have the holding cells, the interrogation rooms, and also where we store the more mundane maintenance and janitorial supplies.
Okay.
This is where Iori is currently being held. This is where you can find it.
So is there like a back entrance, like a janitor's entrance?
Ooh, janitor's entrance.
There is the main entrance, and then there is a service entrance where we do get the housekeeping staff. Is that what you call them? The people that clean?
Service entrance. That's what we're looking
like
for.
cheesemongers.
Yes. The cooks enter in that way, and I believe I don't really keep track of the staff necessarily.
We could dress up as cooks.
The only other real entrance besides that is, I suppose, if you were to go on the exterior of the spire, you could enter through the window, or perhaps even bore through one of the walls.
Wait, does first off, I like the ingenuity that you think, like, hey, an entrance can just be a wall. I love that. But the window, what does the window lead into? Which part of the facility?
It goes into Akinar's office.
Who's Akinar?
Akinar is my commander.
Oh, do you think he'd be cool if we just showed up, or do you feel like he would probably be pretty distressed about that?
He is loyal to me.
So, sir,
what?
The window to the office.
To the wall. What?
Does it have a hinge?
Oh, no, of course not. No one actually...
Oh my gosh, I didn't update you. In the Age of Strife, we lost all hinges.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to be honest. My data slate information about what we lost in the Age of Strife is...
I think you're just
an architect.
I'm pretty sure you're just, making up things that were lost in the Age of Strife.
What? No.
Things that you specifically don't understand.
What? No. I definitely know about hinges, and I know that they run on electricity.
From what I understand, the Acolytes will be arriving sometime tomorrow afternoon.
Cool, so service entrance.
I must warn you, the arbiters are not letting anyone in the moment. Well, they're letting the current staff in, but...
Do you have extra uniforms? Could we dress up as your staff?
I assume so.
I don't know if he knows what his staff dresses up as. He probably doesn't see them as people.
Can you point us to your staff and just tell them, like, in advance?
My staff is everywhere here.
You know what? Maybe we can speak to, like, the head butler of this mansion.
Is there a head butler?
Jonathan? I think no, it's a woman. What's a woman's name? That's
Jonathan.
What?
We'll talk to the cheesemonger.
Joan?
He might know.
Joan, that's it. Joan.
So take that hand that you just pointed at me and point to the direction of Joan.
Oh no, I can bring her here. He presses a button on his chair, like a loudspeaker is now echoing throughout the entire manor. Joan!
Oh my god, that's so loud.
Joan, you are needed in my presence.
Jesus.
I'm so glad I have volume controls on my ears.
I do not. I think all the marble in this place just makes it so freaking echoey.
Hello? Hi, hello, Masters. I'm here.
Not Masters, but hey, thanks for the nice compliment. Listen, Joan, right?
Yes.
Wow, okay, you actually got that right. That was amazing.
I am so good with name.
That's what the Lord calls me. I'm Joan.
Wait, is your name Joan?
Of course, it's her name. Isn't that right, Joan?
I feel like that's not her name.
Yes, of course, it's
Of
my name.
course you
yes.
didn't get her name right.
Okay. Man, I just one time.
So close.
How can I help you?
So we need uniforms for the people that work at the police station.
We have the kitchen staff outfits.
Ooh, that might work.
We could get you into the kitchen staff, or we have a janitorial one. I will leave you to your planning.
Okay, yeah.
Cirrus, I must say, thank you so much for the hospitality, and please see a doctor. Please, for the love of God.
I have the best doctor.
Did those doctors install the wine tube? Are those the same doctors?
I told them to.
All right, fair enough.
All right.
Cirrus, thank you for your hospitality.
Thank you. We will be sure to mention you in our reports.
I think he's going to sleep.
Well, it looks like his chair is taking him away, even if he's starting to take a nap.
I think he fell asleep. Joan, First off, what is your actual name?
My name's Sandra.
Oh, Jesus, that's not even close.
The old head of the staff was named Joan.
Fair enough.
I'm her daughter.
Sandra, it's great to meet you. I'm Jay, this is Andrew. But we need to get to this police station, and we need to get in discreetly. Now, Andrew, I think with all your arm thing going on, maybe it might be best if you were dressed as an officer, and you came in through the window from the outside, and I went in through the front end like a pincer move.
Wait. I've got a better idea, because that idea is dumb.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, so what if instead you give me one of the janitorial outfits, I have all these things, and I say I'm maintenance here to fix the shutters?
Did what you just say sound convincing?
Why didn't it sound convincing to you?
Do we know if they have shutters?
Yeah, but I mean, it's a.
Was that not lost to the Age of Strife?
Jay, things you don't understand aren't lost in the Age of
I
Strife.
feel like they could be.
Jay, do you understand half the things you're carrying, or you just assume if you lose something, it was lost in the Age of Strife?
What, this blanket? This sewed blanket that I wear?
That's not a sewn blanket.
What is it?
It's called a cloak.
Cloaks were lost in... Look, I don't want to go into it. But listen, what if those shutters don't need maintenance?
No, but I'm just like a part of the maintenance staff. I'm sure they have maintenance people on hand. Have you ever... No, you have never worked in the...
I never have.
Adeptus Mechanicus facility. Yes, they have staff.
Oh, here we go. You couldn't understand what it was like as an Adeptus Mechanicus. Our life is so hard.
Excuse
Fixing
me,
shutters.
sirs.
Yes, Joan?
This might be useful. I know that Master Cirrus has been communicating with Commander Akinar. He has not been able to communicate once, but they've been sending a message once per day. I think maybe Lord Cirrus forgot about that, but this tends to be the time that Akinar makes his call in. You could speak to him for only a few moments, but it's when Akinar is... I believe he tells the arbiters that he is using the facilities.
Wow, Sandra, you are literally amazing. You deserve a promotion.
Thank you.
Wow, that was exactly what we needed. Let's maybe hear this out first, and then we can figure out if we want to pretend we're cleaning shutters.
Okay.
Sandra, play and connect us to that guy.
Cirrus, this is Akinar. Have the Acolytes arrived yet?
Akinar, great news. The Acolytes are actually here.
Oh, so you're them then.
Oh, yeah, I didn't give the context. We are the Acolytes.
Yes, that is us.
All right. I can't talk long. Is there anything you need to know? Anything you need me to do?
You need us to get us in discreetly. How?
I'm not really one for being discreet.
Okay,
I apologize.
Okay, where is your weakest security in the facility?
They're not letting me into the security that much anymore. I can... The problem is the cameras are pretty much everywhere, and I think they just added you two guys' faces to the security database.
I've got an idea. Is there an external junction box that controls either the electricity of the facility or the closed camera system?
There is an overall electrical box, but I don't think you could just turn off the camera system.
What part of the facility has that electrical box?
So there is a junction box that you could use. It's more of the transformer, the power station. It's like 3 blocks away from the actual police station, but if you were to shut it off, it would shut off power to the entire area. The Arbites would probably need to go investigate it.
That could be a pretty good distraction. While they're going to investigate, they'll probably have lighter guards, and the power's out as well as the security. We could sneak in.
Yeah.
Tell us, if there was a point of entry between the front, the window near your office, and maybe kind of the lower side or maybe maintenance area, what do you think is going to be the lowest security? Where do they have the least staff right now?
Most of them are in the offices on the 2nd floor, but Gen is patrolling all over the place, just yelling at people. And
Gen? Is he the sergeant for the Arbites?
Yes, he's the asshole who's taken over my station.
So I've got a plan. The plan is I'm going to kill the electricity to the entire block, and you're going to be standing by at the service entrance.
Got it.
Once the electricity is killed, that means the electronic doors will open because the security system no longer works.
Is that how that works?
That is how that works. Trust me.
Fair enough.
All right. So then, what's going to happen is you're going to go there.
I have to disconnect. Is there anything you want me to do when the power goes out?
Ooh, this is important.
Distraction.
Yeah, we do need a distraction to pull people away from the service entrance. I do think we should still... Do you want to come into the service side? Because you're going to break it, and I'm going to bust in on the service end. Where are you going to come in?
I'm going to come in from the front door.
I think that's a bad idea. Maybe the window?
Maybe. I'll try the window then.
Yeah, let's do the window. So...
What should I do when the power goes out? Or is there another
thing? Get into a fight with one of your officers and just start a brawl in the main bullpen area.
Okay.
Fair enough. Let's do this. All right, so he's out. Sandra, by the way, thank you for connecting us into that.
Not a problem. I think Master Cirrus sometimes forgets.
All right, so I think, Daniel, we're going to shut you down. We're going to head over to that power source. Andrew, you take that out, and I'll go through the service entrance.
All right.
All right, Daniel, shutting you down.
Thanks for listening to this grimdark tale. Tune in next week for the exciting conclusion. Special thanks to Daniel Fernandez for inserting his soul into a Servo skull and helping these two as Game Master. If you'd like to download more episodes of Roll to Seize or check out other similar podcasts, head over to partialarc.com. You can email these morons any questions at rolltoseize@gmail.com. Of course, you can always follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and Tumblr, all at Partial Arc. Thanks for listening, and don't forget to leave a rating and review on iTunes. It helps build shelters for gene stealers, which is good. Goodbye.